If the holidays bring up that familiar mix of love, pressure, and I hope I can hold it all together, this episode is for you. With 2 days before Christmas, as this episode goes live, I want to help you shift into a lighter, calmer, more joyful version of yourself. The one you want to show up as, even if things get busy or emotional. In today's show, I'm pulling a special card from the Choose Happy Affirmation card deck, one that feels like it was written just for this week. And I'm sharing 3 simple ways you can stay grounded, present, and in the energy that you want to carry into the holiday. Come on in. It's time to choose happy. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, you have a choice. Are you ready to break free from self-doubt and negative self-talk? I'm Marie, mindset mentor, life coach, and author of the Choose Happy Affirmations. Here, you'll find mindset shifts, affirmations, and simple tools to create a life that feels as good in the inside as it looks on the outside. Welcome to Choose Happy with Marie. Hello, how are you? I'm so glad you're here with me today because I know you are very busy getting everything ready for the magical day of Christmas. Just 2 days before Christmas, when this episode goes live, I'm thinking you're just as busy as I'm going to be busy. If you're like anything like the women in our community, this week can feel like equal parts magical and overwhelming. You want meaningful connections. You want to feel present. You want to feel joy. But you may also feel the pressure, the expectations, or even that sense of, I hope I can hold it all together. Today, we're going to focus on exactly that, feeling joyful and present this holiday season, no matter what's happening around you. And yes, it's possible. I pulled a card from the Choose Happy Affirmation card deck this morning that perfectly supports us with this intention. We'll explore it, and I'll share 3 gentle ways you can make space for joy and show up as your best, calm, grounded self this week. So let's get into it. The card that I pulled from the Choose Happy card deck goes as follows. I make space in my life for joy. When I am in the vibration of joy, I am living the best version of myself. Pause for a moment and let that land. I'll repeat it. I make space in my life for joy. When I am in the vibration of joy, I am living the best version of myself. The words, I make space, it's not earned. It's not waited for. It's not hoping for it. It's not waiting for all conditions to be great. You actively create it. That's the reason I created that affirmation, to empower myself and sharing with you to empower you that you can make space in your life for joy right now. And especially this week, that feels powerful. And for those of you who already have the Choose Happy Affirmation card deck, this is such a beautiful week to keep this card close. Display it somewhere where you'll see it often. On your bathroom mirror, maybe next to your favorite coffee mug, or tucked into your planner or agenda book, maybe even slipped into your wallet or purse, or propped up on your kitchen counter while you cook, or even on your nightstand, so that it's the first thing that you see in the morning. Let it meet you where you are, reminding you to stay grounded and connected to joy, even in the midst of holiday noise. And if you don't have the card deck yet, listening to this episode is a beautiful way to experience the energy of the cards and see how small reminders can support you in real moments. We often think Joy is something that just happens, like it's dependent on circumstances lining up just right. But joy is actually the opposite. Joy is a choice. Joy is a shift in attention. Joy is a moment, a presence that you get to create, even in the middle of chaos. When you make space for joy, you're really giving yourself permission to step out of autopilot and into alignment. And alignment doesn't mean everything around you is peaceful or easy. It means you are anchored. And you know what happens when you're anchored? You show up softer, more open-hearted, more connected to the version of you that feels like you, authentic, happy you. These are gentle practices. I'm not suggesting anything dramatic. You do not need anything more in your life right now. Nothing is overwhelming. Just small choices that I'm going to share with you today. 3 simple ways how you can stay in the vibration of joy this holiday week. Okay, so just 3 gentle ways that you can add this to your life. So don't feel overwhelmed. This is not big things. Number 1, I invite you to do a 60-second joy ritual before you gather with other people. And I'll tell you why this is really important and how it can really help. So I'm suggesting before you leave the house to go somewhere where there is a gathering, before the doorbell rings, before people walk into your home, before you walk into a room that might feel emotionally loaded, I invite you to give yourself 1 quiet minute. A pause, a reset. When you do this, your nervous system will thank you. Close your eyes, put a hand over your heart, and ask yourself, how do I want to show up right now? I just want you to choose 1 word. That word can be calm, warm, light, open, joyful, grounded. How do I want to show up right now? You get to choose. You don't need to react. You don't need to behave in the same way that you behaved in the past. You get to choose. You get to bring joy into that space that you're going into. I'm not asking you to be perfect because perfection doesn't exist. We all know that, right? It's about direction. It's about directing your life the way you want it to be. That tiny pause helps your mind and body settle. It brings you back to yourself before the world starts pulling at you. It creates just enough space for joy to enter. A second way that you can bring joy into the holiday season is protecting your joy with 1 internal boundary. And what do I mean by that? Well, this is not the week for implementing big dramatic boundaries, although those may be needed through the year. This is a week for gentle internal ones that will help you stay steady. You could choose something like saying to yourself, I'm not taking things personally today. Like, what if you said that to yourself? You made that choice. I'm not taking things personally today. What do you think will happen? You won't react. You'll walk away. You won't say something you regret. You can also say to yourself, if I feel overwhelmed, I'll step away and breathe. Excuse yourself. Go to the bathroom. Another thing you can say to yourself is, I don't have to fix other people's emotions. Everyone is entitled to have their own emotions, whether you like what they are or not. But it's their emotions. It's not ours. Just like we're responsible for our own emotions too. Another thing you can say to yourself, what if you said, I'm giving myself permission to truly enjoy the moment as it is without expectations? Imagine that. Another thing you can say to yourself, I'm choosing to move at my own pace, whatever that ends up looking like. No guilt, no people pleasing, just bringing joy to the moment, bringing internal boundaries that will help support you feeling joyful this holiday season. Remember, boundaries, they're not walls. Boundaries are good things. I know we may see them as negative, and this show is all about breaking free from negative thinking, right? So that we can choose happy. See boundaries as gentle reminders. They keep our energy intact. They protect the joy that you're intentionally making space for. So those are 3 ways. Oh, that's the second way. I have one more. So those are the 3 ways, but there's still one more. And the third one is looking for joy in the smallest possible moment. One of the fastest ways for us to shift into the vibration of joy is to pay attention to tiny, beautiful things. What if you asked yourself throughout today and through the holiday season, what's one thing I can appreciate right now? It could be anything from the warmth of your coffee in your favorite coffee mug, the twinkling lights on the tree, someone laughing in the next room, a quiet drive to look at the holiday lights on other people's homes, a familiar smell, a cookie smell, a meal that you've made before, a memory, or even a breath that you take that helps ground you. Joy doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it arrives as a quiet whisper. And when you notice it and you receive it, you just feel happy. So that's the vibration the card is talking about. It's the affirmation I created to help bring joy into my life. The lightness, the softness, the yes, this is who I am. This is what I want for my life. And you can have that. So let the card come back to you now. And if you don't have the affirmation card, you can write the affirmation down. And those who are Choose Happy members will receive this affirmation in their weekly email. If you're not signed up yet, join us so that you can get the weekly affirmations. And so the affirmation goes as follows. I make space in my life for joy. When I am in the vibration of joy, I am living the best version of myself. Remember, you don't have to earn joy. You don't have to wait for permission. And nothing about this holiday needs to be perfect for you to feel grounded and connected. Joy is your birthright. Joy is your essence. Joy is part of who you are. Making space for it, even in tiny, gentle ways, will help bring you back to yourself so that you can truly enjoy the magic of the holiday season. Before we wrap up, I want to invite you into 2 simple things that can support you going into the new year. The first one is the Choose Happy affirmation card deck. If today's affirmation resonated with you, the card deck is filled with 30 cards, 30 affirmations just like this. Reminders, intentions, and grounding thoughts that will help you shift out of negative thinking and reconnect with joy and happiness. You can pull a card daily, weekly, or whenever you need a moment of support. The second simple thing that I have for you to help you into the new year is joining my email community. If you want gentle encouragement, simple mindset shifts, and weekly reminders to make space for more joy-filled moments, my emails are crafted for women just like you. They are written by me, and they are sent out to you with a lot of love. They'll help you stay grounded, calm, and connected to yourself, not only during the holidays, but all year long. Links to both the Choose Happy affirmation card deck and my email community will be in the show notes. You can also go to my website, which is called choosehappywithmarie.com. As you move through the next couple of days, I hope you remember this. Joy is not something you chase, it's something you allow. And even in the middle of holiday chaos, you are allowed to feel grounded, peaceful, and connected. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'm sending you so much love, so much calm, and so much joy for the days ahead. Merry Christmas, dear friends. I'll see you next week. Wishing you a wonderful holiday, a wonderful week, choosing happy. Cheers. Thanks for listening to Choose Happy with Marie. If today's episode spoke to you, I would love it if you could share it with a friend or leave a quick review for the show. It helps more women find this kind of support. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your life to start feeling better. You just have to choose happy right where you are, one choose happy choice at a time. I'll see you next time. Take care.